What's up, everybody? This is Two Brothers, One Plan.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
What week is this?
I have no idea. 18, 19?
I'll figure it out. This is the next week. Hey, man, come on, talk.
Talk? What do you mean talk? It's like 2.4 pounds lost.
37 pounds total.
37 pounds total. I mean, I really don't know what he wants me to say.
I want him to say something different. That's what I want him to say.
Something different. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Hey, Sunday was the first day I didn't have a cheat day. Kinda. I didn't go over 2,000 calories or put like that.
Well, good. Have you been keeping on your protein, carbs, and fats?
I've been keeping on my fats. I've been keeping my fats in check. I hadn't been getting enough protein. Some days I got close to my goal on carbs. But I have cut the fats down quite a bit.
You're supposed to be on a certain number of fats.
Yeah. I've been keeping it between 70 to 75 grams of fat.
And I told him if he's not going to get his proper macronutrients in, if he has to come to it, I still want him to get 2,000 calories. So that means him eating something else that doesn't fit his macros but fits his calories, do it. Because I still don't want his metabolism to stall out because his practices aren't the best yet.
Yeah. So sometimes I go and I add a little bit of this, a little bit of that in there. But changing the macros changes quite a bit on what I've been eating, though. Obviously, less fast food. Most of that is full of fats.
Yep.
But eating more chicken.
Chicken full of protein, fats low. Carbs, obviously, nothing. It depends on, I mean, especially if you're getting like regular, just lean chicken with no sauce. There ain't no carbs in that.
So, I mean, I can see where it's gonna, where it helps.
Yeah.
Because pretty much if I keep my fat grams where it should be, my goal is pretty hard to go over the 2,000 calories anyway.
See, that's what we want. We want more food, more bang for your buck. When he has to reduce his calories, say if we eventually had to go all the way down to 1,500 calories, well, it wouldn't be as big as a stretch because you can still eat basically a good amount of food with the low fat and the foods that you're forced to eat on macros. How many times do you eat per day?
Twice at most.
Twice per day?
Yeah.
And you haven't plateaued once. We came close like a half a pound, but a 2/3 pound, but we never have it every week. Whether it's week 18, 19, whatever, he has not plateaued 1 week.
That's it.
Try doing that without a coach. Anyways, I just want to say also, I want to say that don't give in to all these restaurant and fast food joints that really market having all these meals every part of the day. That's what I wanted to say. Easiest one is Taco Bell, fourth meal. They want you to just obviously eat more. They want you to come to their business a lot more. It's smart. Sonny does certain, like whether they shakes at night, They want you to come, get more shakes a night. They, you know, and they just going along with you know, old science and stuff saying your metabolism is gonna slow down and everything. If eating twice or once a day, you would have been done plateaued.
Yeah, because that's generally what I always do. I mean, I never heard a doctor say it's good, but I mean, most 9 times out of 10, I'm 9.5 times out of 10. I don't eat breakfast. I eat a small lunch. I eat a big dinner. My dinners, I mean, if you look on my FitnessPal, most of the time my dinner makes up 80 to 85% of my daily caloric intake, and I mean, you know what, you know, and it's not before 7 o'clock. I mean, at 11:30 at night. I know it sounds bad, but I'm also more active at night than most people are. But still, all that has to be old wives' tales.
It is, man. That's not how the body works, and I can see why the doctors, of course, say that, because they want you to be eating little meals during the day. One for blood sugar regulations, you know, but the main thing that they want is for you not to binge later. They figure, oh, if you eat so many times a day or snack so many times a day, you won't just have a huge binge meal and then just, you know, eat a whole bunch of calories, you know. In that aspect, I mean, yeah, but still, if you have some kind of control, I mean, you could eat. I mean, if your body's maintenance level is 3,000 calories, you can eat 3,000 calories and not gain weight. I mean, I eat once a day, and, you know, I'm fine, so it is what it is, you know. There's many different methods. We just choosing this one, and I think everybody needs to choose a method that's best for them and their lifestyle, you know. If you want to eat several times a day, go and do it, you know. So that's it. You lost 37 pounds. How you work out?
How are they?
Yeah.
Are they good? I mean, I tell you this too. I strongly, I mean, I'm nowhere near where we end up wanting to be, but I strongly advise, especially if you're a competitive person, to get involved in some different challenges and stuff. I mean, I don't really know that it helps, but it's motivational to do, you know, do a little bit extra, like Fitbit challenges and things like that. At work, we got a little ab challenge that we doing.
You want to go to shout out Scott?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout Scott out, man.
If Scott watching this video, yeah, I like it. I approve of it. You know.
Yeah, Scott, man. I'm telling you, my cousin Scott, we a city apart, but I get a challenge invite from Scott every day. Every day, I step up my game and he steps up his because we both competitive. I mean, a weekly showdown, whatever it is. I mean, you know, me, him, and his wife, and a few other people. Those challenges keep us going. I mean, if I look at how many steps I was getting, you know, or I guess it's really just, you know, tracking your activity just in general, not necessarily a step. But if I look back before we started doing those challenges, man, that's my steps have gone up at minimum 50% of where they were before. I mean, a minimum, and some days it's 100%. It's double what I was getting before. And we got, and then at work, in my, my first job or whatever, we have a sit up and squat challenge that we doing, or not sit up, it's an ab and squat challenge, and that's been going strong too. So he has a lot of that stuff involved in my workout anyway. But when it's a group effort, it just makes it a lot better.
Accountable.
Yeah. So I highly advise that.
Yeah, man, I've been even thinking about picking me up a little Fitbit because, I mean, that's good to know that you need to get a certain amount of steps in. You know, that can be good for just tracking.
Yeah.
I mean, so I think that's about it. We're going to keep on doing it. How many protein and carbs? I mean, because it still needs to equal 2,000, man. So
I'm gonna need you to run some numbers. I can tell you what I've been doing this past week. I mean, mainly what I've really been concentrating on is trying to get the grams of fat down. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because once you start having me look at that stuff, and then I looked at what I was getting, man, I was packing in quite a few grams of fat and then 2,000 calories. It had been real bad. I mean, everything I was eating, you know. So I just been trying to stick below, in between 70 and 75 grams. And what I got to figure out is how I'm gonna adjust. You know, some days like to bump up the protein, like what I would do, even though I would still be full off of 12 or 1,300 calories. I might go slap me a couple pieces of tilapia in the oven or something like that. Cause you know, like tilapia is grams of fat. I want to say 2.5 grams of fat, and it's only 100 calories per fillet, and it's, if I'm not mistaken, 21 grams of protein. So a couple days I've done that just to bump up my protein intake. But it's a different beast watching that instead of your calories.
yeah, it's all about progression. If you go back to the first episode or the week, whatever the second week was when I explained it, we going right to what I said. I said the calories, and then we're going to introduce the macros, and then, I mean, I'm outlining it all for everybody. You know, this is how it's done. Pretty soon he going to be at 40 pounds. Then we headed to 50. That's 50% of weight loss, you know? So, keep following along if you are. You're witnessing history right here. Outlining every step. So, www.drakekillerfitness.com. We signing out.